the phrase that comes to mind is next pitch, right? If you're a
Right.
pitcher on the mound, you throw a bad pitch, you throw another one at next pitch, like flush it, we're moving on. You take a bad at bat, you make an error on the field, next pitch. And that's life. If you're on a sales team, if you're doing whatever your job is, you make a mistake. Like, am I going to let that ruminate or am I just, hey, next pitch, we're moving on?
Well, let me put it to you this way, and this is a really deep example, but I think it's critical. Whoever finds a way to this conversation. So I would say the first 6 years of Tyler's baseball life, and I say from say 10 to 17,
Okay.
16. He was always told he was a good pitcher, but he was always told he didn't throw hard enough. And so every single place he would go, oh, that guy throws harder. You don't quite throw hard enough. You don't make Team USA because you don't throw hard enough, but you're a really good pitcher. You have a lot of strikeouts. And so parents will always say, well, he got to the big leagues. I said, well, here's what happened in Tyler's path of development. And it happened at the collegiate level.
Yeah.
If you learn math, basic math, and you're in the fourth grade, and a teacher tries to teach you algebra or calculus, you're putting stuff in my mind that is
Right.
way, way too soon. And so with Tyler, it became, okay, I got to throw hard. Okay, I got to throw hard. Okay, I got to. Well, what happened was he had the ability to pitch.
Right.
And those big pivotal years of his development, both at the collegiate level as well as the professional level, got to throw harder, got to throw harder, got to throw harder, got to throw harder. And he skipped and it was almost as if he went from, let's say algebra to trying to do physics,
Hmm.
and he would belonged in the physics class, but he didn't have the necessary information or foundation to go from
Foundation.
algebra to physics. So he could pitch, and now all of a sudden I'm just thinking about how hard I throw. Well, your mechanics change, everything starts to move differently, you have injuries, and that's what I try to tell parents. Every single young athlete, regardless of the sport, learns at a different speed, in a different capacity, and we have to allow all of those as inclusive to learn the
Yep.
game correctly for them as an individual, as opposed to this is what it's supposed to be, but you
Yep.
don't fit, so therefore you're going to be on the B team, but the elite team, they get it, but you don't get it, so you're going to go on the prospect team. And that's what we've kind of done. We've ostracized children in developmental years, mentally and physically, based on their current ability and what they should be, but what they aren't yet.